EG versus LGD. A lot of people are excited to see how EG turns up to this one, and whether he still moves away or they just focus on bringing back up to help get the DK.
Arme as well as Xnova, they're going to go onto Sumail. They didn't get the first blood up on top lane before. Arme dropping very, very low. The Hellbear Smasher can't close the distance, so Sumail able to both wand as well as salve up, and as the bottom lane where EG will get the first blood.
Seconds, RTZ is just going to come running at him and getting the physical punches in.
FY searching for Misery. He's trying to find him in the trees somewhere, but they start with the homing missile into the ensnare. You got the first stun from the Rock Golem, and with the Penitent Man, he shall not pass Sumail. Even if he does, it's a level 1 Illuminate to follow up. Middle lane, LGD, the rotations continue. FY as well as Xnova. Following up after the Dragon stun from Somnus, and the Breathe Fire will ensure the kill. A quick TP out won't happen, Infernal Blade will cancel it. And he's also reading just the way the play comes out. We saw it earlier today. Exactly the same thing. You're able to convert one of the catapults to your side, and these pushes just come like thick and fast. SK, there's 14 one charges up his sleeve. Xnova, the Mud Golem's not enraged for the stun. Somnus, Breathe Fire, the Mud Golem stun will get the kill. It reaches far enough. The Centaur Stomp also keeps RTZ out. He only stole 10 damage. That's insanely minimal. And then the ensnare again. The Mud Golem stun holds him in, and now it is EG losing multiple heroes on the top lane. What they've got for now, they're hunting this top lane. They want that tier 1 tower dropped.
You've got to get out. You don't want to hold this if you're EG.
It's going to be so difficult. Scary. They're smoked up behind him. If he Burrow Strikes anywhere but in the trees, he's going to die. The homing missile's on the way. Troll Trap will cancel the TP, and they just drain the life from him. The Decrepify to amplify, and now like, you want to come up and defend that top lane. Unless you bring everybody, it just doesn't work. Fear, you can go into your ulti form, but Ensnare will hold you there. Homing missiles coming in, and Fear, just what do? Stunned up, locked up, and Ensnare again.
Honestly, just the control is perfect. Mid lane as well, RTZ tries to come in onto Chalice, but the magical damage is too much at this stage. He has to get out.
Fast movement speed, the Doom can't really close the distance.
Look, the Shadow Blade.
Oh, and goodbye, Keeper of the Light. I was actually wondering too, like, who Somnus would try and focus. That's almost a complete waste of a Doom then.
I think that is a very good point. On top, back in the jungle, Fear, he's been found out. Somnus and Chalice come in for a walk, and they get him, just straight up walking in. You're also able to pop the Dragon Form under an Arcane Rune as well, so he's going to have that up relatively quick. A bottom lane, even without the DK, LGD's just pushing in with Xnova's army.
Misery's dead. This call down's gonna hit so damn hard. They've still got Song of the Siren crit. There's the Song of the Siren just holding him in position, keeping him out, and gets sent back to base very quickly. So Xnova doesn't have as much time to escape. The rest of the control will come from your Ensnare, or come from your Chank Creeps. Even the control from Decrepify is enough just to make EG worry, and there's your initiation. 8-1 charges, Chalice starts to drain onto Misery. The War Stomp from Crit cancels that one off. The cooldown's in a nice position, but the Pugnan's already dead. A 1-for-1 trade-off. The Doom sacrifices life for this, as Arme needs to back out a little bit further. RTZ not really getting great damage deals in this game, but a good pickup here by Sumail. If
he can static link that Dragon Knight most of the time, he's going to be fine.
He's going again, this time onto Arme, but Arme still with a lot of damage, but not enough. Sumail arrives once more, bringing in the epicenter. Just a lack of the damage, but then to resolve yourself. Obviously, you're not out of the woods yet. LGD are still leading the way as they go inside of Roshan looking for this, but the Burrow Strike out, FY, he's a long way away from the rest of his team, but now Stomp Dump, Song of the Siren's there, but he's burning too much, can't get the song off. Roshan is only down to 2/3 of his life, and I'm not certain there's enough time.
I mean, they don't...
Wait, do they not know?
They've got that ward over in their jungle. It's not going to... Yeah, there's no vision around the pit here for EG. So EG, unless they go check it, they are not going to be aware of that. And to be fair, with the Naga dead, you're not going to expect this, because you would normally expect LGD to go for the Roche when they had the Naga song to protect them. But LGD, they call the bluff and they go for it.
Only 1,100 gold off.
This down bottom again. Sumail. Honestly, each and every one of these kills might not be found. They'll drop the Doom. Crit, he's not messing around with that Pugner.
Friends are coming. Sumail's trying to get rid of the Nether Wall, but the Song of the Siren holds him there. The call down, you got rockets, you got flat cannon. Okay, you don't have flat cannon, you've just got the rocket barrage. Crit will die. Sumail leaving his Doom. There's not a lot of damage coming out. Well, I suppose there's still a decent chunk of damage coming out of him.
Heart lets you punch a bit with his strength and such, but I think that the idea here is, what are you getting a BKB for? He did have it queued up and he obviously chooses against it. The Burrow Strike sure is annoying. Blinding Lights are annoying, but the other three heroes, they're looking to punch you. Static Link Dooms, that goes for the BKB. Against those, as you say, you just want to tank up. You want to be this this massive force that can just head into the front lines, get that, you know, those crucial stuns as we've been seeing, that when LGD does get the lockdowns, they're able to get the pickoffs one by one in these fights.
It may also just be that enter the high ground attempt, right?
Yeah.
Like, as long as Somnus is able to tank up that tower, you just nether blast and nether blast and nether blast, and like Illuminate's not enough to kill off a creep wave right now.
Look at this wraparound. Look at EG's positioning though.
It is nice. They need the target. Already Somnus, he's mana linked up for the moment, doesn't want to start running away. Has to be force-staffed out of here. Burrow strike from Sumail, caught the Chen. He needs to get that hand of God off. Bartizi on 78 HP. Arme will finally come up the hill to kill him off. The 2-for-1 trade-off buybacks are available. Chalice, they want some space. The Song of the Siren. Oh, not going to happen when the Doom is up, and Sumail gets the epicenter in through the backlines, kills off the doomed FY. That's the one time the Doom on FY really did pay off.
Absolutely, that fight there, it didn't look too great for EG until Sumail comes in with a big two-man burrow strike at the end of it. But as you say, the Doom was on the right target. It was a good initiation from EG. It goes straight in, Arteezy gets the link down. The sort of the bad thing was that they were able to separate the DK from the Raze at the start of LGD.
Blink away, there's no detection for it. He just starting on whatever target he wants, and okay, Keeper of the Light wants to bring in more friends, as it will be Sumail. Ensnare will hold him in position, but they find Chalice. Netherward's up on top of the hill, but now Arme arrives too, holding on to the cooldown for the moment. The flat cannon can do some work to get rid of it, and there's the Song. Is there another real follow-up? There's a couple of one charges. Here comes the call down. Crit, the only one caught by it, but Fear rooted up by the Ensnare, and this is problematic for EG.
If LGD is able to hold you in place, and each time they perfectly focus Fear, and once he's held down, he melts pretty damn quickly.
Here they come, high ground, EG. Buybacks available on the Lycan to bring him back to 5 men, but they've already lost mid. Question is, how much more do you really lose? The tier 2 tower was a loss, so LGD, they're going to rotate towards the bottom. You don't have the Dragon form.
And he doesn't have shapeshift on Fear, so even if he comes back in, he's limited on what he can do. Sumail's got the epicenter, and again, I think if you're EG, you're looking for Sumail to make a big play.
Like they want to kill Somnus, but Somnus has the heart. He completed it at the end of that last fight, so you're mana leaking him out. But there's one charge that's available to Cripify into the drain. Crit, with the Hadouken from the Chen creep. So much damage into Crit, and Arme flat cannons down the rest of it. You try and keep an army alive, and it's very hard to do so. FY having to stand his ground. 17-1 charges again, still available. They'll kill off the Satyr, and they look for what? How far do you really go? The Nether Ward's there in the defense line for LGD behind him, and they want to keep chipping away. Homing missile spam. Here comes Shapeshift form. As Lycan runs forward, they got the Doom up on the DK. Sumail gonna follow up Burrow Strike, but Arme with the cooldown. Flat Cannon only now just comes back off cooldown. They want to kill Arteezy. They want to kill the Razor, but he's draining out. There's no more damage. Sumail with the double Burrow Strike, but Decrepified up, can't follow through. FY is still alive. He's inside the sandstorm. They don't have the detection. Now they do. Goodbye, Sumail, and goodbye the hopes of EG. 2 lanes of racks down, 3 eras without buyback, and they're going for the GG push here, LGD.
And I'll tell you what, there was a chance at the start of that fight where maybe Sumail could have got in, but FY, he was just constant. It's GG. It's over. He was constantly throwing Spirit Vessels down onto Sumail, so Sumail, he just couldn't get the blink in. He could only go in at the end of it, and at that time, it was far too late. FY.
Man, terrific performance from LGD. EG, it looked like for a bit they had some hope.